Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I want to do a lesson today that I've been wanting to go over for quite a while now. And this is how to teach your kids praise and worship guitar. And I think this is a good lesson for parents who have kids from the age of, say, 7 to 8 to maybe 13, 14, in that range. You're wanting to get your kid into music, and particularly guitar. Maybe you go to church, you want to teach them guitar so they can be a praise and worship leader one day. Maybe you just want to improve their quiet and devotion time with the guitar and praise songs. This is the way that I found by far to be the most effective way to teach kids. That the problem that most teachers have is they will make it way too complicated, and we all know kids' attention spans, like many adults, including myself, it's very limited. So what you want to do is get them as quickly as you can hearing a sound that they're familiar with. That's why, if you've seen my other guitar videos here on YouTube, that's why you see I teach 4 chords pretty much over and over. G, C, E minor, D. And here's the way I was taught those 4 chords. G, C, E minor, and D. Okay, that's good, and that's the way to play the chords, but the problem with that, it took me probably 2 years just to learn to go to the C chord quick enough to play a song. You can see my hands are going G, they totally are removed from the guitar, and then it like forms this climbing chord, C. Very difficult for a person, particularly a kid, just learning guitar, because their brain is not yet programmed to tell the fingers exactly where to go. But if you teach the G, C, E minor, and D in this way, bottom 2 strings, 3rd fret, then the 5th string and the 6th string, 2nd and 3rd fret. Watch how limited, how little my fingers move on these 4 chords. There's a G. To C, I just move the top 2 fingers down. To E minor, I move it over here to the 5th and 4th string. And D down to 3rd string. So it's G, C, E minor, D. Even having these bottom 2 strings covered keeps your guitar really stable, keeps their hand from moving a lot, and allows them to just move these 2 fingers and get that G, C, E minor, D chord sound. That way, what's so good about that is once they get this down, all the focus can be on strumming and making the sound they want, and work on, playing the different songs, which is all a kid wants. You can teach them about theory, the background of music, and how chords are formed, and tell them all the stuff they're going to be able to do. All a kid's thinking when they're having that lesson is, I want to be on stage, or I want to play a guitar, or I want to sound like the guys on TV or the guy at my church. That is all they're thinking. If you are ever teaching kids, never forget that. They're thinking, I want to sound like this guy. I just want to go home and play. They don't care about anything else. I learned that really fast teaching kids guitar. So teaching this way, take a song like Trading My Sorrows. You do 2 beats each chord. I'm trading my sorrow. I'm trading my pain. I'm laying down for the joy of the Lord. So right there, that's their first song. They'll be able to hear that. They'll be showing their friends. Then you can move over to every day it's you I live for. Every day I follow after you. Every day. So basically, you can see the first step, especially as a parent, make sure you buy an electronic tuner, because nothing worse than playing an out-of-tune guitar. You can be doing everything right, and it still does not sound right, obviously, because your guitar's out of tune. So just learn how to go through each string, tune the guitar. I would teach a kid, this is the bass guitar, this is the neck, each of these little squares is a fret. That's all I would teach. And then start the music. Say, you're going to learn 4 chords. Tell them songs are made up of chords. Chords, that's what music is a set of chords, and you put those together and you can sing with them. I'm treating myself good. So a lot of times as adults we know you can learn from your past, and I encourage parents, if you have any questions, message me and I can give you more detail. Also, I got my DVD that it's the same approach. It's for adults and kids, but it's very, very simple. Because if you want to play praise and worship guitar, you can use that capo, put it in any kind of key you want to get it to fit your voice, and play these 4 chords: G, C, D minor, D. You might go C, D, G, D minor, D, C, D, D minor, D, C. All different orders, but those 4 chords can play pretty much every praise and worship song you can think of. All the Hill songs, Chris Tomlin, you name it. I mean, there's so many, Third Day, David Crowder, Jeremy Camp. There's so many of those songs that you just use the capo to put in the key you want to sing in and play G, C, E minor, D, barely moving your fingers. The guitar is not complicated. That's why it's my goal to help as many as I can before I die learn the guitar. It's so much fun, and it's a great way to play praise and worship music. If you got any questions, guys, message me, and God bless you.